remember asking you a goddamn thing.
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late, they cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people. Those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it. It's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching. It's how they act when they think you'll tolerate it.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, maybe rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me they're tired as a friend on a slack real week. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging the generations remember our story.
What up? What up? What up? Peace, blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Thursday, good people. I hope all is well. Salute to everybody. Friday is right around the corner. I hope you prepared to get your weekend in the way you need to, handle your business. You made it to the finish line just about. I know how rough it'd be during the earlier portions, especially particularly Monday to Wednesday. Wednesday being that middle where it seemed like everything hit collectively at once. But we here. You ain't lost your mind. And I'm grateful to be with y'all, man. Shout out to my poets, writers, content creators, and whatnot. Much love, much love. I got a clip for y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but Target has been put in a real negative light, and for good reason. But it seems like some of y'all favorites, they like to play both sides of the fields. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this clip and we're gonna have a conversation. Sound good? Awesome. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. Do I want this one cool live?
Latto gets called out for partnering up with Target at the Essence Festival. So you got people upset at Latto, calling her out for working with Target. Y'all know there was supposed to be a boycott of Target over the little DEI situation. They also got mad at Jay-Z for partnering up with Target to sell his Reasonable Doubt album. Latto like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm about to get to this bag. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all gonna pay me what Target paying me? So it looks like Latto is doing a lip gloss line or lipstick line or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know it's one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, hey, if they paying her and she wants to get her bag up, hey, that's on her, right? I mean, There's still brothers and sisters working at Target now. What they supposed to do? Quit their job and not be able to pay their bills? Like, y'all gonna help them pay their bills, but they calling out Latto. It doesn't look like Latto's tripping. She done got a big fat check for us, so hey, it is what it is. Latto gets called out for partnering up with Target at the.
Hold up. Anybody mad by that? Does that rub you the wrong way? Does it even really make a difference at this point? Genuine question. Most of us know the history with Target. Most of us understand how bad it got. I asked the question a couple weeks ago, are we still boycotting? The majority said, yeah. Clearly, somebody's still going there. So, what are we doing? Sarah, I see you in the studio. Sound check. Are we good? Thumbs up. Cool.
Morning. How's it going?
Good. Yourself.
Yeah, good, thank you.
So,
Miss Lucky. Or Lucky. How do you pronounce it?
Lucky?
Lucky?
That's how I pronounce it. I don't know about everybody else.
Lucky. It's L-O-O-K, is that correct?
Oh, you saying something else? I don't even think I've heard that phrase before. That's a new one for me.
Lucky?
Lucky?
No, I
Is that
said
what?
L
I have no.
L-U-C. See what? Lucky? No, I said Locky, which is L-O-O-K-I.
Yeah,
It's
I've
okay.
never heard
Yeah,
that one.
so
Yeah,
good, so good. Between the accent.
oh, you saying looking?
Yeah, I was saying lucky. You know what I mean? The
Oh,
lady,
all right,
the lipstick lady. You know what I mean?
gotcha,
The
gotcha.
Miss Target. You know what I mean? Everyone's pissed off that she's going to Target. Oh, sorry, Target. I called Target.
Yeah,
I'm
gotcha.
gonna make it fancy.
Yeah, that's why we here. Uh,
Yeah.
one of their idols.
Yeah.
Another one. Jay-Z was the first one, and now it's her. And so, like, I'm just wondering, uh, what are we doing? How did the people feel about it? I mean, everybody felt so strongly not too long ago about boycotting Target altogether, but now, like, the people that y'all be idolizing and worshiping, they clearly don't care about anything. So, what's going on, general public?
It just. This is me. Like, everyone is gonna have a point of view, and then when it turns into a point of view, it turns into complaints. Bunch of whingers. That's how I look at it. Like, if she's able to do and be successful and put your own products, why not? Just do it. You're just mad because you're not doing it yourself.
You think it has something to do with them being jealous?
Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah.
Do you
Envy, idolize, wish it was me. Yeah.
Do you know why people are so pissed off at Target and why people boycotted Target?
Um, well, I didn't really know the extent of it. Like and I'm not really a shopper as well, so I kind of stay away from all that. But anyway, fill me in.
Yeah, Target has been very racist towards their customers to the extent that people just say, you know what, we're not about to deal with y'all no more because of how they was treating black people coming into their stores, and it got bad, like bad, and everybody just got to the point to where they was like, you know what, nah, the hell with this. If this is how
I,
y'all treat.
actually, I think I did see something. I think I saw something on the socials or something. Well, there's this one girl. She was a black girl, and there's a Target or Target here.
She's calling you.
Santa Monica and La Brea, which it is a busy store, a busy. Like when I say busy, oh my gosh, you're fighting over parking, blah blah blah. So now that we're talking about it, so she must have, which I did see the like her reel. I didn't realize
When a corporation benefits
she was referring to that because it was packed. Like it's always packed, no matter what hour of the day or time. So so people are staying away. Okay, got it. And now I understand why people are mad. It's like, how dare you put your products in there? You know what I mean?
I,
You don't, yeah.
the
I'll
black
be
community.
a little solid. I just went on here and found a clip that probably could help explain this a little bit more. Maybe because like everybody don't know about this stuff. That's why I like to cover it because it does help bring more context into why people have such an issue with Jay Z and Lotto. Um, and it makes for a bigger discussion when you really understand why people feel the way they do. I'm gonna let this clip play. It's like 6 minutes. Let's see. What do I need for this?
Community should not return to Target. Jesus Christ. When a corporation benefits from Black culture, Black dollars, and Black loyalty, but retreats the moment equity becomes politically inconvenient, it sends a message about whose support truly matters to them. Maya Angelou once gave the world this timeless warning: when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. For millions in the Black community, the retail giant Target has done exactly that. And now, after months of boycotts, declining foot traffic, and attempts to repair its image by throwing crumbs at the Black community, the question arises of whether or not now we should return because of said crumbs being thrown at our community. When corporations make choices about justice, equity, and inclusion, they reveal exactly where their loyalties lie. So, why should I use my hard earned money to make them richer and more powerful? I will not. This all started back in January of 2025. Target announced it would end several major diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and goals it had previously set. Target said it was responding to an evolving external landscape and political pressures following policy changes in Washington related to federal diversity programs, thanks to Trump the Chump, also known as the MAGA Initiative, to protect white privilege in place of equality, diversity, and inclusion. Changes included ending certain DEI goals that had been tracked for 3-year cycles, scaling back workforce and supplier diversity initiatives, halting or restructuring programs designed to support Black employees and Black-owned brands. These initiatives were not symbolic gestures. They were created to address inequities in hiring, promotion, supplier contracts, and representation inside this major corporation. When they were eliminated,
The message to Black consumers was unmistakable. Our response was swift. Community organizers like myself, preachers, and other community leaders organized boycotts, encouraging Black folks to redirect their spending away from Target and towards Black-owned businesses first, and other businesses that still stood behind diversity initiatives. The economic consequence was just as swift as our Black action. Target stock dropped significantly, and the company lost more than $20 billion in market value. Sales and foot traffic declined and are still declining since Black consumers pulled their dollars. In the US alone, Black consumers represent roughly $2 trillion in purchasing power, meaning where the community chooses to spend or not spend can move markets. DEI was created because white people couldn't be trusted to hire and promote fairly. So the government had to write it into law. Critics of diversity initiatives often try to distort what DEI stands for, but the concept itself is that straightforward. DEI is not about favoritism, and they all know it. It is about correcting structural barriers that have existed for generations to keep my people at an economic disadvantage. Without intentional efforts to address inequality, systems simply reproduce the inequities already embedded within this racist system. The cycle continues only if we let it. By walking away from Target and other corporations like it, replacing them with Black-owned businesses, we break the cycle for good. We could do away with the need for DEI if Black people were the number one employer of Black people. Are we ready for that conversation? Are we ready for that solution? The truth is, we are consistently betrayed. For decades, Black consumers have supported major retailers with loyalty and spending power. Target itself once positioned itself as the brand that was progressive and inclusive, pledging billions of dollars toward partnerships with Black entrepreneurs and businesses. That is precisely why the Trump the Chump rollback felt like such a betrayal, because it was. For many in the community, that message cannot simply be erased with marketing campaigns or public relations statements, or getting Jamal Bryant to tell the Black community it's over. We won. I'm here to tell you it's not over, and we haven't won anything yet. History has already shown us that economic boycotts work. From the Montgomery bus boycott to the modern consumer campaigns, Black communities have long understood that where we spend our money is where our power lives. Every dollar is a vote. Every purchase is a statement, and every boycott is a reminder that corporations do not exist in a moral vacuum.
Now, maybe that helps explain a little bit more why.
Truth. She's standing her ground. She's speaking it. That has so much, conviction. There's definitely no, obviously, yes, you're annoyed and pissed, but she's standing her ground, speaking her truth, and she's fed up. So if she's fed up, I can only imagine everyone else is fed up. They lost, was it 20 something? Was it trillion? Was it million? Since last year? That the numbers don't even add up. That's a hell of a lot of money for a corporation to be losing, especially Target. But hey, I understand why, and then I understand the boycotting. I would have done the same thing too. You know what I mean? Firsthand, I didn't realize, I hope you don't mind me sharing this, the extent of the division and the divide in this country is. I've worked as I said, I work with different personalities and blah blah blah, and I've had conversations, like real conversations like this, and I'm like, nah, this is not the case. Oh shit, it is the case. Um, so yeah, the sheer fact that that is a confirmation and definitely an affirmation that yeah, we're standing our ground. We're not going to put up with this bullshit. How dare you? You want our money, but you're going to treat us shit? Look, I have worked, engaged. There's certain places I go to, certain places I don't, because I just know how I'm going to be treated. And I know I don't want to say this, but oh, what do you got to worry about? You're white privilege, blah blah blah. I thought, nah, there's something, I don't know what it is here in the States that gives them the right or make you to feel little. I don't care where you are, what like blah blah blah. I don't know what it is, and it's sad, and it does happen. And I love this woman putting this post and standing her ground. She's gorgeous. She's presentable. She's educated. So yeah, like why? Like you have no right to make someone feel, or yeah, it's just wrong on so many levels. And I want to know which state is she from? Like, do you know, or does it matter? She's just generally speaking for everyone.
I don't know where she's from specifically. Let's see. Yeah, that's on your end. I don't know where she's from specifically. I just know.
They told me don't make a promise you can't keep.
Hold on,
And a
man.
choice in your system you can't sleep. How many times you had to buy a plan B for a girl you never
What was
met?
I
Only
about to
meet
say?
you feel late, man. Man, I swear this is what I dream about.
This is why
Ever since
people
my
have
mom
such an
told me that she
issue
need me out. Always
with.
smoking weed, causing trouble, never clean the house.
I. This is why people have an issue with Jay-Z and Lotto, because for one, for me personally, you influence millions and millions of people all across the world. Whether or not we want to accept it, their music alters your mind, their dress, their style. All of these things come into play. You cannot tell me that you have not watched the movie, listened to somebody's music, and it was the reason why you wanted to get behind the wheel and take a road trip, or it didn't make you violent or make you sad or make you want to pick up a bottle. These creators that draw in this type of audience, you have the power to have somebody go to KFC. They probably ain't been there in 5 years, but they see you do a commercial
Mm.
and they out the door, in the car, and in the drive-through. So a black person, man or woman, gets treated horribly at one of these establishments that really don't give a damn about you.
Yeah,
We say we're not dealing with that no more.
yeah.
But you are supposed to be representation for us, you're still going there being greedy. Yeah, of course, people are going to feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you earlier. Why do you think that people are jealous?
Mm.
I don't see jealousy. I don't think this has anything to do with jealousy. I think it's about hypocrisy. I think it's about money. I think it's about selfishness. And I mean, I'm not knocking a person for trying to make money and take care of themselves, but if it's at the expense of using a platform that clearly doesn't have respect for the culture itself, yeah, that's where I draw the line at.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I let me, take that back, or let's pull back. Um, it's, I don't want to say matter of fact, because it's definitely not a matter of fact, but it's the principle of the matter. Like, for whatever reason, they look at you or they see you and gives them no right, as you know, between you and I, no right to act or treat you a certain way. That's what doesn't sit well with me. I never liked that. I didn't care what color you are. I didn't care what nationality, what religion, blah, blah, blah. We are all human. We all have needs. We have feelings. So the sheer fact that, she is like, how dare you? And I would have done the same thing too. Definitely I'm going to boycott. Now I know the better scope and better picture and all that. But it's just like, I don't know what it is. People have this tendency, for whatever reason, to treat you and make you feel a certain way. And it's a little scary because they're sneaky motherfuckers. I've learned time and time again. Yeah. Yeah, it creeps up on you. Not even. You're blindsided by it. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Are you fucking kidding me right now? And then I like how this is, from my experience, please. And I'm still kind of like, as I said, I've adopted this one eye, sleep with one eye open. That I didn't care who you are and where you're from and how much money and how much power. You have no right to treat no other human, talk down to him, belittle him, and make him feel like shit. That's a big no-no. That is that always standard. I stand strong on that. You have no right. I don't give a shit. Wow, because you have a little bit more money than me, or you might have better clothes, or you have a better car than me. Oh, and I've seen it, Creed. I've seen it time and time again. It's so sad. And if I can remove myself from that situation, I will. I've actually lost, I should say lost, yeah, I have. Left jobs because I'm just like, oh, I don't like this culture. Oh, there's no morale in here. This is power tripping here. Let me get the hell out of this place. I can't be around it. I can't. The conversations, the arguments, the bickering, the fighting, the constant, and I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's have a conversation and be open. But you just can't. Just can't. But as I said, at the end of the day, you have no right to speak or talk shit to no one. I don't care how bad you or how foul your day is or who you are as a person, as an individual. That says a lot about you. So that says a lot about your character. It says a lot about your mindset.
One of the main reasons why I don't want to work for nobody is because of how greedy humans are, man. And I think I'm a
Unions?
think I'm a last of a dying breed in terms of being equal and fair when it comes to treating people like humans. If I'm a boss and I run an organization, company, I want to make sure that the people who are working with me get compensated fairly.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not treating anyone any different than the next person. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're a woman or a man. If you're qualified to do the job, you will be compensated according to your
Yeah.
qualifications.
Yeah.
Color means nothing to me. But
Thank you.
the issue here is that there are a large number of companies that treat their employees like crap.
Yeah. I've seen it.
They, they selfish. They
Yeah.
go and like I've witnessed it myself. They go out of their
Ooh.
way to save as much money as possible. By they'll pocket it for themselves, make you feel, oh, I'm throwing you a pizza party
Yeah.
to show you how special you are.
Yeah.
What is a pizza party going to do for me? The economy is putting people on the street.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford rent, food.
Oof. 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 You're just giving me goosebumps. Yep.
You
Yep.
paying me $10, $15 an hour, but rent is 13, 14, 1500. And
2100 in
then
LA.
and like you have to make twice as much
Yeah.
in order to even get approved for the place that you're applying for.
Yeah.
But the whole time, these companies like Target, et cetera, you pocketing all that extra money, acting as if you can't afford to pay these people according. Yeah, we don't want to mess with you.
Mm.
Lotto, Jay Z, you're millionaires,
Yes.
but you're greedy, and you don't. I've never seen Jay Z or anyone like him talk about how unfair we get treated.
Mm. Oh,
I've never
that's
seen,
actually bad.
and these are the people that y'all made money. The reason why he drive around in them cars and he get to fly everywhere is because of us. I don't see that. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Good point
When I
there.
when I saw the clip and they was like, I'm on your helmet, Lotto. I know why. Because most people will do anything for $1. You're not about the culture. You're not about us. You're not about equality. You're about yourself. And this is clear as day what this is. That's why, like, I'm glad I don't listen to her. I don't support her, and I'm not even into the same type of music anymore. Because once you start seeing things for what it really is, it changes your level of respect for these people.
That's it. You're so right. You're so like to them it doesn't affect them because they're making their millions. You know, in that sense, they're on a different status or they're a different point of view. Like not a different point of view, but they're on a different level. But I like the fact that you made a point that yeah, Jay Z really had never actually spoken out or spoken up about you know black people or people in power or the influencers and all that kind of stuff. They have enough power and clout. All he has to do is say one sentence, and everyone is just going to look at him, which it is, in awe. The sheer fact that he hasn't really say anything and certainly haven't done anything. Yeah, you really got me thinking on this one. Yeah, my question is why? Why? Like, come on. And the interesting thing is, I know they keep themselves out of the limelight, or they keep themselves out of, the media, which is good. I can see they want to keep their life private, but people in power, especially them, should be really standing up, or should really put their foot down and really just, because people will, not people, they will get the traction and they will actually support them. If Jay-Z or any of those will get up and just have a meeting or a city hall meeting, oh my gosh. Do you know how much that will shake America big time? Because that'll be like, no, we're not putting up with this. We're not putting up with this. And you're going to hear what we have to say. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll see how fast Target's attitude will change. They'll change the manual. They'll make better incentive rewards for the employees. The clause would change. It will actually go to the courts, because they'll need to upgrade their manuals. Oh boy, I can see already how far it will change and move in a positive light. Because at the end of the day, like, I've had different conversations or spoken to different people, and at the same day, it's like, yeah, minimum wage working or jobs are shit. Oh my gosh. Don't they make you feel like you're a nobody?
Bang, 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 bang.
And that's unacceptable. Ooh, I'm the one to speak up. I'm just like, nah. Obviously, I'm out of a job, but I'm just like, you've allowed this? You've accepted this? And people don't like me because obviously, yes, I'm a force to be reckoned with, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm speaking what everyone's thinking. You've just accepted it. I'm not. There's a difference. But yeah, I remember when as I said, one of my many thousand survival jobs. Yeah, it is not a good place to be in, not a good position to be in. It's how they make you feel. Oh, they make you feel like you're a nobody. And over a long period of time, that taps into your psychic. It eats up your soul. Your spirit starts to diminish. Oh boy, I could get right into this, but it's just, fuck, I want to get a grant. I'm telling you, I want to get a grant. I want to win the lottery. You know what I mean? I want something huge so I can fund my own projects. I can have my own, just kind of like, just magnitude. And I already know. I know all the people that I'm going to have. I'm going to have people with different ethnic backgrounds because they bring something to the table, something unique. They do it with heart. They do it with soul. I already know. I already put it out there. Even when I worked at so many film sets and locations and all that kind of, they go, oh, Sarah, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. I go, yeah, because I'm no nonsense. I'm all about, let's get the job done and have fun with it at the same time. You know what I mean? And as I said, my socials get blowed up. What are you working on? I want to come and work with you, blah, blah, blah. I go, guys, I want to work with everyone, but I'm not allowing no one to work for free. And that's where the lottery wants, I don't know about you, but I play the lottery weekly. I won 4 weeks. I won $4 this week, but we need 4 million. Speak into existence. But
Yeah. I was never fortunate in that area, so I stayed away from the lottery stuff. Gambling is very addictive, and like my folks was They did scratch offs and all that. They got a little lucky with it. That wasn't in the cards for me. So I'll leave that alone. But I'm with you on trying to build a brand. This is why I go so hard with what I do, because I'm at a point to where y'all liars,
Yes.
you're manipulators, you're greedy, you're
Yes.
selfish, you're prideful, you're
Oof.
backstabbers.
Yeah.
You're not about the country. You're not about the community. All you care about is making sure that your lineage lives on without worry for the rest of their days, even after you're gone. So if you're only looking out for yourself, but
Yeah.
you're pretending like you're really about us, then I might as well go ahead and separate myself from the pack and do my own thing.
Thank
That's
you.
why, that's why I don't give a damn if anybody gravitates to what I do. The right people will, and they'll understand the motion and they'll move with me because we all in this together. It's
Yeah.
synchronicity. It's about that choir. You ever been to a service where you hear them harmonize? That's what I'm on. I want harmony. I want cohesiveness. I ain't got time to be doing the fake stuff like Robin
Yeah.
was saying, like you were saying, the fake parties at the job. Y'all don't even hang around each other at the job half the
Mm-hmm.
time, but y'all got to be forced to sit there for 20, 30 minutes and eat this whatever. Then you get sent,
Slop.
and then you get sent back to work. You still got to deal with
Yeah.
the headaches. You still got to deal with the supervisors wanting to be
Mm-hmm.
the head honcho and all. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
At the end of
Yeah.
the day, that's why I keep saying stop idolizing and worshiping people, especially celebrities, because they don't give a damn about you, man.
Yeah.
They about their money. They
Yeah.
about their money in general.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't affect them.
yeah, if Target this all right, put it this way. If I Lord willing, you see me with 35,000 people in a live stream, 5,000 people in a live stream, I'm there. I'm gonna tell you right now, there will never be a day that my phone ring and a sponsor calls me and tells me I can't say what the hell I said. I'm not going like that. You're not about to control my voice. Uh that is what separates me from everybody else. You like yeah, I don't know, man. A part of the the human experience must have just been completely dissipated from a lot of these people's soul because I couldn't. I just couldn't be that person. I'm responsible for hundreds of and thousands of lives. I'm signing off checks, but I'm not making it where it's affordable for them to have one job. Y'all gotta have two, three jobs just to pay rent. What? You wealthy. You ain't gotta never worry again in your life, but you still greedy. You billionaires, trillionaires, y'all still greedy. You still being cheap. You still trying to hold money back and keep money to yourself. You still not trying to pay these people. But you want me to idolize, worship, and kiss your butt. Sorry, I'm done with you. I'm done with Jay-Z. I'm done with a lot of these artists, a lot of these producers, a lot of these actors. Y'all full of it. You ain't for us. And it's clear what matters more to you. So but look, you can do what you want. I'm not I'm not sitting here acting surprised that people will turn their back on their loved ones or their family. People turn their back on their wives, their husbands, their daughters, their sisters all the time. It happens in the house before it happens outside. So I'm not surprised that she would take that deal. Most people would. If you were offered a multi-million-dollar contract right now and it came at the price of leaving people drowning, leaving people stranded, starving. A lot of people would do it. They're going to say they wouldn't, but they would.
They wouldn't even bat an eyelid if it was presented to them. Oh hell yeah! And I would take it. I'm not denying it, but I know that. Aaron, I'm too honest. That's my problem. In that sense. But I would set aside a certain amount to give back to the community. I'm a great believer of that. You know how many food drives I've signed up for? Do you know how many, like I said, I'm part of different rescues for cats and dogs. I do all that. That's my way. That's my contribution. Do you know how many people that I actually, oh, do I have any food left over? I give it to the homeless ones, you know. Do you need some water? If I see someone, like the other day, a gentleman actually fell off his bike. I hopped out the car. Everyone was tooting. I was like, can everyone just shut the fuck up? Calm down. This guy fell off his bike. I jumped out, gave him a bottle of water. Yeah, take it. But yeah, it's just, if you have that much money, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go all Egyptian, all Arab on you. My mother used to say to me, this is in Arabic though. Oh boy, geez, I love you, mum. And it's funny how things stick. She goes to me, like Sasura. That's my Egyptian or my Arabic name. Sasura. She goes to me, you're not gonna take this money with you to the grave. And I went, damn, mum. When you put it like that, enjoy it now. And I went, okay, mum. Okay, forward thinking, mum. And this was like 20 something years ago.
Get your bars off. Get your bars off. I was actually I'm about to pull something up on the screen because
Yeah, okay. No, do. But as I said, like, I remember my family, or just like when I was in Egypt, or obviously back in Australia, blah, 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 and I would see things and I would feel things, and I go, this is not right. And as I said, I'm the black sheep of the family, only because I speak up and I'm awake at the wheel. As I said, I don't sleep. I'm too like advanced, and like just having different conversations with different people. And when my mother said that to me, she goes to me, you know, Allah, this is an expression we say, inshallah. That's if in God willing. You hear every Arab say that, inshallah, in God willing. Ooh, let's go. The Tajay Employee Hour of 2026. Also, they have updated it. They've changed it? Really? Okay, so what is it? 18? No, sorry. Is it 18? 18 to 18 hours? Or was that 16? I can't see. It's too
so
small.
so let me see if I can blow this up a little bit.
Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? 1850 to 1880? What an increase of 30 cents? The front line. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need alcohol now. This is too crazy. $15 to $24 an hour. Where it,
I'm
where it
just
costs you $20 for lunch.
I know,
There's your
right?
hour gone out. You know what I mean? You lost an hour.
I just wanted y'all to see a little of this, man.
Entry levels. I like it. LA and New York.
And mind you, you live in Cali. Is
Now,
20 is 23 an hour going to get you anywhere out there?
as I said, it costs $20 for lunch. You already lost an hour wage. So yeah, look, I'm out here. I know I'm hustling. I'm grinding all the time, from minimum wage jobs to survival jobs to being an actor to be an entertainer to be, as you know, a podcaster. I'm applying for grants. You know, I'm just in it. You know what I mean? Because It's there for the taking, but my heart and my mind's in the right place. I'm not selfish. You know what I mean? Now, this new apartment that I'm in now, it showed me that I don't want nothing to do anything with them. They're a bunch of just, I call them hobos, the hobos effect. And they're home all the time. When I say home all the time, I'm like, get out there and give back. Like, but yeah, going back to the wages, yeah. You know, I remember when I first got out here, I remember first 2 weeks I got myself a job. People are like, what? You just landed? I go, yeah, this is LA. This is America. I don't want my ass on the streets. I was hustling. I was grinding. And I did the 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. You know, the clothes in the car. My first caddy. I had a 95 gold Cadillac DeVille. It was, and everyone's like, you got a hoopy car. I go, a what car? Leave it. It was my first car because obviously we drive on the road. You guys, which it is, I drive on the other side of the road. But it was booked on so many gigs. I can name drop Adam Sandler, Reese Witherspoon. You know, because they loved that type of car, and obviously me, I got booked for it. But then I got into an accident. Some dickhead, when I was going to another gig, hit me on in a green light. So there was my moneymaker. But yeah. So I know this minimum wage. It's hurtful. It's suffocating. It's really it holds you by the throat. It really does. It really does. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm looking at work, looking at jobs, always looking to see what's out there, what isn't it, you know, a cash job or a commission base, or, you know, you do the branding or the influencing side of things or the UGC, all that. I mean, it's a lot of work, but once you, that next level, but yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Most of your wages go on rent. I shouldn't say most, all of it. All of it. So yeah.
So now, not only are you paying us piss poor, but you want us to work underneath a regime who doesn't have the same level of respect for the very same people that are working for you with such zeal. I'm supposed to come in there, good morning, every day. My body is going to give out on me at some point. Y'all done had a whole guy die in front of the employees at a warehouse. Y'all didn't get him no help at all. And he probably wasn't even getting no more than 18 an hour. So, all that being said, I know exactly why people moved away from Target. And quite frankly, I hope and pray that we continue to move away from a lot of these big conglomerates and start pouring into the grandma and grandpa stores. Go back to your roots. Go back to the culture. Start pouring back into the people. I don't know why we haven't done this a long time ago, but me personally, I'm done giving my time and my energy to folks that they showed you who they are and how they feel about you. I'm good.
And yeah, and that's why I work and I moved away because I ain't working for no one. I'm not afraid. Like when I saw how people are towards each other, I thought, oh no. I will grind, I will hustle, I'll do the independent contracting. I'll do the da-da-da. I'm working for me. I'm not working for you. I'm not building your company. That's why I'm my own now. I'm a startup. It's hurtful. It's upsetting. But at the same time, at least it's mine. It's mine. And when I do, get a grant, or I'm going to put it out there, win the lottery and start having employees, I want to come to you and say, hey, Creed, guess what? Da 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 da. You know what I mean? For all that time, here, use this for whatever. You know what I mean? Because it's all about coming together. And I would hope and I would like people to be in a line. I know that's hard though. That's tricky. You know what I mean? Have the same values, have the same. I know that is tricky, but it's just like, at the end of the day, what can you bring to the table? Let's work together. Don't secretly fucking hate me. Don't give me this bullshit animosity. Don't give me this shade or this, what is it? I've been reading lots of it. Black mean energy. And I'm just like, what the hell is that about? Then I started reading. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm starting to kind of like, it's just like, look, man, I'm going to go Australian on you now. If you fucking hate me, get the fuck out of my face. Simple. You go your way, I go mine. Simple. You know what I mean? Don't keep dangling the carrot or keep, baiting me. And, don't keep poking the bear, because you'll get another side where, you need to run. But, so, yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? It's just like, they don't want you to have it. But I've worked my ass. Yeah.
I was just responding to a comment. That's all.
Okay, hold on. I am blind. I can't. It's tiny.
Let me
I'm
see if
like,
I can blow this up a little bit.
please, because I'm like, I want to read the comments too, but I'm like, but okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, they can take the money about take the money. It's about sharing the money. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Share the wealth. At the end of the day, there's plenty for everyone. There's plenty to go around. Target is getting desperate lately, but Lotto can't save them. That's true. Yeah. Maybe she is, contributing, and maybe they needed someone with that celebrity status to bring the people back. But it's too
That's what
far gone. You know what I mean? Once the damage is done, sometimes you just can't undo it.
exactly. I could care less who you had. It could have been Muhammad Ali. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
You done disrespected the people for far too long. I'm surprised we put up with the way things have gone as long as we have.
Yeah.
Quite frankly,
Yeah.
like
Glad you said that.
if you really think about it, all they have been doing is screwing us over for the longest time.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I attended a Verizon small business innovation lab, and it was really great. They had a lunch, they had a luncheon. It's all, small business owners, because I am a small business. I am. That's, as I said, once I was out of that strike, I had to take the matters into my own hands. When I saw how they treated us, kept us and put us out of our own livelihood, our jobs, I haven't bounced back. I came to the US as an entertainer, and I had one lady, she's a writer. She had some number or someone where she would call them if the traffic lights took too long so they can picket the lines. And I was like, what the hell is this about? So after the strikes, obviously I thought that's it. I need to do something and take the matters into my own hand. So I'm obviously registered. And my thing is, I know enough people with the talent. You know, when I've curated an amazing group of people that are super talented, writers, comedians, podcasters, broadcasters. I can run my own talent agent, which I did when I was back in Australia. Actually, the agent that I was with, he was like, "Sarah, I'm going to make you as my agent." I go, "What?" Because every talent that gets booked, you get a commission. I went, "Okay, sweet." And I had all the connections in Australia. But anyway, let's not go there. So now that I'm out here, it's like, it doesn't matter, like on a talent point of view, or which it is. We all talent. Doesn't matter what industry you are. At the end of the day, you need to be treating everyone supposedly equal. Supposedly. To me, that's mandatory. All doesn't piss me off. Makes me so wild. And I go, oh, you want to treat me like shit? Oh, tell me how you really feel. And then if I push back, or because I'm not a pushover, then you have a problem. I go, you started it. I'm just completing it. I'm just giving you a piece of what you gave me. Or does that rub people the wrong way? I go, well, no. You show me you have no character. So get the fuck out of my face. I'm out. So I just don't put up with it. I don't tolerate any of that kind of stuff. You know, I'm kind, I'm welcoming, I'm encouraging. I want everyone to do well. As much as I want to kill you sometimes or hate you or blah, blah, blah. But that comes from where you've pushed me too far. So there is plenty of work. There's plenty of money for everyone. I'm still a whole believer. There is enough to go around. Enough, and stop being greedy, because it's not going to get you anywhere. So what are you going to do? Drive your car or sit in your apartment or your house and share it with no one? That's pretty sad. That's pretty lonely. You know what I mean? Did you work that damn hard to have a house on Malibu, but not to share it with anyone? Get out of my face. You know what I mean? That just shows you where your heart's at. There is no heart. That's cold. And that's when the narcissism, manipulation, that's when that all kicks in. So, yeah. But hey, what would I know? Remember, I'm the foreigner. Me know nothing, see no nothing, he know nothing. Sorry. I think you're getting to know me, all the crazy personalities that come out. I thought, I'm showing you how it's done, okay? So don't mess with the Aussie. But, yeah.
Nah, it's all good. And I mean, I agree with you. I agree with what Robin just said as well. I mean, I always felt like simple was better. Everything don't need to be complicated or complex. Most of my happiest times when things were just
A mess.
not even no, I don't do mess. I don't do mess at all. I can't stand mess. I mean, just all right. I'm 7 years old. My toys was playing in the dirt, going outside, running around until the streetlights came on, or watching Saturday cartoons. Um, not trying to figure out what app I was going to use on my cell phone. Was I going to go to Twitter, or I was going to go to IG or Facebook? What post I was going to make, and how I was going to modify the video to quantify with the algorithm to make it suitable for the viewership and all that. No, I get up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, Power Rangers is coming on. If you liked somebody, you wrote them a letter, yes or no, check if you like this. You went to the store and paid 50 cents for a bag of potato chips. Now your potato chips is $20. You can't get a carton of milk or a carton of eggs for nothing more than, like, everything is just overly expensive and overly complicated. I'm cool on that because now everybody is stressed out. People, and I don't know who said it. I just heard it. Matter of fact, Sydney said it yesterday. She said, our generation is the reason why aged. That is because we're so stressed out because of all of the responsibilities and the burdens and the pressures. It fell on us. Think about it. Everything went up. You can't have water. I'm surprised we ain't being charged for air yet. Everything just skyrocketed. And we had to put on and perform way more than we did when our grandparents and their parents was coming up. They had hard. I think every timeline had different hardships, but ours is worse. One, because prophecy is unveiling itself. The disrespect and the lack of love and light is showing itself more as well. The idolizing and the worshiping is getting worse. There's a lot of factors to it. What Jay-Z and them are doing is no different than what was happening ages ago, before even our time. But I do agree that a lot of us are going back to
Basics. Yes.
yeah.
I saw that the economy is forcing us to go back to the basics. That is very, 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 very true. I remember my father when we used to go out. You want to eat? You want to go out? You want to have an ice cream? No, we have food at home. I'm like, damn, Dad. My pocket money. You know what I mean? I used to save my pocket money to go to Mickey D's or McDonald's, or we used to have a bowling alley. I don't know about you guys, but we have bowling club. I'll still remember it. Balcombe Hills Bowling Club. Every Friday, it was our thing. It was like fish and chips or prawns or shrimp and chips for like $3.95. I used to save my pocket money. Used to dress up, that's our night out. And I go get my little, fish and chips. So I knew at an early age the value of $1.
People saying Jay-Z going broke too, Robin. I don't know how true or not. To me, it's just a bunch of rich people who are living above their means and they can't keep up no more. They're not
Rich.
broke. I hate when people say that. I hate when people say they broke. When no, you're not broke. You just can't keep spending absurd amounts of money on the same ridiculous crap that you was doing before. Floyd Mayweather pissed me off so much. I've never seen somebody that's successful with that type of income blow through it so fast. Going back to the Latto thing and what you were saying, and like these are my closing thoughts. If evidence hasn't shown, greed, pride, folly, all of these things always reveal themselves in a way that God will make an example out of all of you, including myself. So if you're making deals with Satan to maintain your celebrity, your fame, your relationships with people and all this, there's a table being set for you. In this case, Lotto, you you know how I feel about that. I didn't spoke about that. You got knocked up by a whole married man. People are still trying to coddle you, not hold you accountable. There's people who are, but a lot of them they think like you, so they don't care. But all of these people are messy, man. All of them. And if stuff don't start to fall and crumble right now, it will eventually. You can see it over time. Every single person who has money and they think that they just good because they got money and they can buy their way out, they always end up in controversy, tabloids, cheating, infidelity. Someone got killed, someone got robbed, someone died in a car accident, someone ended up drugged out and on the street. It's always something with these people. But they be on the top of the world for a while, but that only lasts for so long. You can't buy karma. You can't bribe karma. You cannot. You
So
can't.
true.
It's like, all right. That's why I'm looking at this. I know it's not going to end well. Sometimes you can beat yourself up because you feel like you're not in the position that you feel like you deserve to be, and you see everybody else around you flourishing and thriving, but you don't know, like, what did they do to get there? What did they give up for that? Are they truly happy?
Sacrifices. Yep.
And that's where I find my humility at all the time. They might have been dancing around a freaking Pentagon in the middle of a basement for 3 hours at 12 o'clock at midnight with all type of ritualistic paint around their eyes, eating frogs and stuff to get their money, conjuring up demons to bring forth their success. Y'all don't be knowing what they be got. Like, that's why I be looking at this stuff and I have a brief moment of, man, I should be where they are. But then I'm like, do I really want to be? I don't want to be in their shoes specifically because I know it's probably some stuff that they got to pay for. So let me shut up and be grateful that I'm where I'm at and I'm not doing it the way that they did it.
Look, there's no free lunch. Leave it at that.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Look, man, shout out to everybody that pulled up this
Yes.
afternoon.
Amazing. Love the comments. Love the feedback. Keep it pouring. This is what we are. This is who we are. We want to hear what you have to say too, because if we're thinking and feeling and we're definitely speaking on it, I love the fact that you're contributing as well, because you're thinking and feeling it the same as well. And we're allowed to speak our mind. There's no wrong or right.
Precisely. Robin was cooking in the comments.
Yeah, she's amazing. I'm like, oh, hello, Miss Robin. Thank you.
Yeah, me and Robin go back a while.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Matter of fact, we go back to Twitter before I even went to YouTube, and it's been that long. It's really
Wow.
been yeah. So I'm humbled to still have her around. Um, I appreciate you, your feedback, your input, your like everything, critique all that. Sarah, I appreciate you for being here for your transparency.
And sometimes I have to learn to kind of put my own sock in my own mouth. Never.
Hey, we have all we all have our thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
look, I got another show for y'all later. Me and Max, 9 o'clock. Uh, HIV parties. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. This is the first time I've heard that is a thing. HIV parties. Yeah, people actually do this stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
jump on. What time's the next show?
9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern. So that would
Okay, so
be what?
six mine.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be on. I'm gonna be on. I'll be like, what? What's this HIV parties?
yeah.
What's this about?
Man,
Okay, never mind.
yeah, people wild out here, man. People are wild out here. But we
Modern age
go,
parties.
yeah, yeah. We gonna chop it up though. We gonna chop it
Okay,
up.
I'll be there.
Until later though, I'm going back in the laboratory. I'm always right here in front of this laptop. So y'all be easy.
Yes.
I will see you guys later. Do me a solid before you go if you don't mind.
What's the goddamn button?
Peace.
Take care.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, maybe rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me they're tired as a brain on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging that generations remember our story.